All right, man. So this is going to be interesting. Um, how do I start this? So, in order for me to really let y'all know what's going on, I have to put myself out there. So, these last 4 weeks, I have not been working. I've been not unemployed, just it just took forever to get started. I could have went somewhere else, but I chose to wait because the money was worth it. It's going to be like 3,000 a week. Unfortunately, after waiting that long to get things situated, the account no longer existed anymore. So I did all that waiting pretty much for nothing. Um, no compensation, anything. So the company, um, the company exists. It's just the we had to go somewhere else. So um, sitting down for a month, I utilized all of my expenses, got a loan, used that up, and the money that I was having, I did not juice anything. Basically, I haven't juiced in like a month. I haven't juiced anything in a month. The only thing I've probably done a few times was give me some lemon water. Other than that, most of the like all the money was going towards the household, and trying to still pay the bills that I'm responsible for. So I didn't want to buy anything to juice because once I juice, that's it. I'm not able to keep up with it. So I wanted to make sure that the crib was taken care of. So I ran out of some herbs that I got to re up on. A lot of things been kind of falling down lately. However, in, when I had a chance to buy everything to juice again for about 3 days, maybe even four, what I'm saying, I chose not to. Instead, I invested in other things. I bought a dehydrator so I can dehydrate my berries because when I start fasting, I don't want to put the berries away because I need that for my nervous system. And then looking at the way that vitamin, or because of how important your stomach is when it comes to absorbing and bonding with vitamin B12 so it can take it through the bloodstream so my body can utilize it. It starts with the stomach, and seeing how the stomach can be affected to not work with B12 is really due with what I mentioned before is white blood cells, destroying the cells that make up the stomach, which only is because of the toxins that's eating up and destroying, that's causing cellular damage. The proteins that's not going to be able to get made from the stomach because those cells are gone, started to decrease. So when I was looking at what type of antioxidants is really good for the stomach, just I see that polyphenols are very important for it. These are very potent polyphenol antioxidants, and berries have a lot of those. Uh, I need berries anyway for my nervous system. So basically, long story short, uh, when I start fasting, I can start still take my berries. So I turn my berries into a tea, 8 ounce. But because I have, so shout out to my cousin, man, because I'm so organized. When things don't go the way that I organize them, I start to, it bothers me. I feel like I'm fucking up. I don't plan to improvise because I plan things out so much to go the way that I need it to go or the way that I organize it to go. If things are not happening in that order, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's been happening lately. I have not been able to I have not been able to drink my teas because I have an electrolyte issue. All of my problems is dealing with electrolytes, dehydration. Drinking my teas is going to be good for minerals, but they're not going to be hydrators like that. So I've been kind of feeling like, bothered because I'm constantly putting minerals in my body to rebuild my body, but I haven't really been able to hydrate, you know what I'm saying? Especially my teas being 8 ounces, that's 24 ounces right there. I know we talked about the chlorophyll and the powder inside the water and all that. And some days I just haven't really been able to do that because I feel like I'm forcing it. And, I don't know what the issue is like that. So then peep this. So then running out of herbs, not being able to hydrate my body, running out of money. You know what I'm saying? It's just I haven't, I fell back into just doing what I needed, or doing what I felt like, doing until I was able to start back work so I could do it again. So, I fucked up again. So, and at that time, I felt like, no, I was influenced. I'm going to say something, but I'm not pointing the finger at it. This is my fault. This is a lack of discipline. Talking to myself and just saying, man, you know what, George? You just have to just start over once you get back working. So I was still drinking my teas. You know what I'm saying? I'm still exercising. Still drinking my chlorophyll in the morning before I go work out. Still turning those berries into a tea. But, because that wasn't enough, I was only able to drink like one of my powder mixes, in my bottled water. I came to a understanding that improvising is something that I got a touch with in meditation. I was supposed to be meditating when I feel hungry. The only thing that I have not been doing is meditating. It never crosses my mind, and that explains why I'm dealing with the things that I'm dealing with. So I was kind of meditating after I got done working out. When I was laying on my back with the supporter on my neck to work my cervical, me sitting there for 5 minutes was part of my meditation. So I'm not gonna say I haven't been, but anyway, here's what I've come up with. After talking to my cousin, and he has his own YouTube channel too. I'm gonna actually put the link in his the link for his YouTube in the description because he's been doing something similar where he records himself every day. He's like on episode 30 right now, which is day 30. I think he's on 29 right now. But anyway, watching him do that every day gave a reminder for me, along with going back and watching my old video. Like I had watched my episode 2, part 2 update, and I needed to see that. So improvising is something that I got out of touch with. So what I'm going to do until I'm able to start back juicing and getting back in order on everything, I'm going to go back into just buying some lemons and just make lemon water. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like lemon water isn't bad, but it's like I'm picky, so it's like I want to make sure that I can juice a bunch of fruit juice instead of infusing with water. But that's just me though. I gotta stop trying to be perfect because falling back into that system again, not making any progress because things are not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I've been moving in the world of things don't gotta be perfect, I've been getting it done. So I have to keep that as a reminder. So what I'm gonna do is this. Uh, my berries, I bought a 2 pound bag of mulberries, black mulberries and white mulberries. So that's 4 pounds of mulberries. I bought a whole new pound of organic elderberries because the ones that I had wasn't organic. And then my juniper berries wasn't organic. I had to buy that too. So here's what I'm going to do. Instead of me taking my digestive system, lymphatic system, and kidney tea, because I don't want to take all those herbs and taking all those minerals and I'm not hydrating my body really with the electrolytes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the elderberry out the lymphatic system and the juniper berries out the kidney tea, and I'm going to put that with the mulberries and the dehydrated blueberries, blackberries, strawberry, and raspberries. I'm just going to make one big old berry tea. I'm going to make like a 32 ounce, and I'm going to drink that every day. I'm going to drink a 32 ounce of those berries because I still need to do it. I still need that in my system. So I'm going to, supposed to be back in Dallas today. So I'm gonna go get my chlorophyll that I forgot about, and I'm gonna get my 30. I'm gonna get some of my 32 ounce jars. I'm gonna get like 3 of them, and I'm gonna just make 32 ounce berry tea. Um, Drink a 32 ounce every day on top of 16 ounce of the chlorophyll in my bottle of water still that I'm going to drink whenever I first wake up, and then I'm still going to do a bottle of my uh, powder mix. And if I am still thirsty after that, then maybe I'll just drink some more berry tea that day. Because while I'm drinking my berry tea, I'm going to still take my capsules. While this is happening, I must say this. If this doesn't go according to plan, I'm going to improvise. Because for the past month, I have not been able to do what I said I was going to do. I haven't been able to. So I try to stick to what I tell y'all because I need to do that to see how it works. But when things fall apart, it's like my mind just says, okay, you have to wait till this day to start over. So, just chill with the family and then start over tomorrow. That parasite mentality has been winning throughout my life. And I gotta break that shit. It's a discipline thing. I'm not gonna blame the parasites, even though they do exist, but I can't keep doing that shit. So it is an embarrassing thing to tell y'all because I'm painting a picture of myself to not be taken serious I'm not even taking my own condition serious. But this is also something that I want to acknowledge in a good way because this is a representation of what happens with a lot of people. A lot of us, we want to do right, and then we just we're so trapped that, we come up, then we come down, and I'm a victim of that, so um, I'm still studying, you know what I'm saying, whenever I get a chance to, because I got other things that I have going on. I'm almost done with that too, so I'm still researching a little bit. I'm still working in on my online courses. I jump in that whenever I get a chance to. I'm still, doing the right. I'm still doing something. I haven't felt completely off, but I'm not proud of what's been going on within these last 4 weeks either. But throughout these 4 weeks, I can say I have been still drinking my teas, but I'ma stop. I'm gonna just drink these berries. I'ma just make those berry teas. Those will last me for a long time. I will be back in position before I run out of that. And if not, I'll be able to order some more where I can continue this. Buying a pint of blueberries, blackberries, strawberry, raspberries, and then dehydrating those, it usually lasts, especially now that I got the white and black mulberries, and then I'm gonna add the elderberry in there too with the juniper berries. Having a mixture of all that together, man, it's gonna just how much I'll be able to keep doing it according to how much of the berries I bought from the store to dehydrate. That's gonna last me over a week for sure. Uh, Definitely. So that's the update. I think I already mentioned the powders I had to throw away because of the turmeric powder wasn't organic. So I had to buy my organic. I had to make sure all my powders were organic and buy everything again. That's what I had to do in the meantime. So one more thing. I've been still making updates with my workouts based off my X-rays and looking at the muscles attached to that and looking at stretches that I should do and exercises that really work on that and doing research on that. So I still be making updates on that. But I mean, now that once I get loaded, I'm going to the truck stop. I'm gonna go wash out these 16-ounce jars. When I make my teas, I still make them in the 8 ounces, so I know it's an 8 ounce when it's halfway. Because I use the 8 ounce jars to fill up my powder mixes. So I'm gonna wash out these jars and I'm gonna turn those into my berry teas. I'm gonna just cook a bunch of my berries in these waters, and I'm just gonna strain them out and I'm gonna fill them up. And whenever I'm thirsty, I'm just gonna drink another one. I'm not gonna put myself to a certain amount. If I'm thirsty, I'm drinking that. I'm gonna drink my chlorophyll in the morning for sure. And then, as I'm drinking my berry tea, I'm gonna be taking my capsules and throughout after I work out, I'm gonna just keep doing what I was doing. After I work out, I drop my powder mix in a bottle. So I'm gonna keep that, but that's all I'm gonna do for right now. So uh, today's day one. I'm starting over on my fasting again because it's a you know what? Fuck it. Why not destroy myself even more? Put myself out there. I can't lie. I gotta make myself look bad. I gotta be honest with y'all. So, and I don't know how people at the house gonna feel about this. I'm low key glad that I'm in the truck again because, I try to make it easier on everybody when I'm at the house because I'm rarely there. So while I'm in town, I try to cook for everybody. I don't agree with what's being cooked, but be there and cooking in the morning and then cooking in the evening, dinner for everybody, and then just making sure everything's straight. Because I can't make nobody drink the teas that I'm drinking and taking the powders that I'm taking. I can't make nobody do any of that. You know what I'm saying? So I just make it easy on everybody by cooking at the house and constantly being in the kitchen for a long time, cooking all this stuff all day, every day. The fumes, you know where I'm going with this. I end up diving in and making myself a plate on the side too. I go right back into detoxing and working out and drinking my teas and my chlorophyll and my berry tea. But while I'm making food for everybody, I go ahead and I make me one too because I'm in the kitchen for most of the day. So Now I'm in a truck. I'm not surrounded by that no more, so I'll be able to get my mind right. But I'm saying that because I'm not pointing a finger at anybody. It's really a discipline thing. I should be able to go in there and make y'all food and, still not make me none. But I want to say that because there's people out here that want to do better, but they're in the household where they're surrounded by everybody that's, that's eating and drinking all of the wrong things while they're having health issues trying to get themselves together, especially when they don't have the money to go buy the organic produce, when they don't have the money to go buy the herbs. They really are in a position where they really not able to really do what they need to do. And, um, the last month, this past 4 weeks, I was in that situation. So I know what that was like. And it's not easy, definitely, but it's no excuse. You still, fasting is the best thing you can do. And I know that. So when I'm getting in that influential mode where I'm arguing with my lower self on, man, what I'm saying, go ahead and take this. You finna work out in the morning anyway. And I'll be like, yeah, I am hungry. And especially when there's food left over and people don't eat leftovers, and it's throwing away all this food, I'll go ahead and knock some of that out too. So that's where it, that's really where it get me at. So, I know what my future gonna look like if I don't fix this, and I'm still bullshitting. Let's be real. Uh, Not the whole time though, but it doesn't matter. I didn't complete my task. I didn't do my 30-day fast. Uh, uh, so now because I broke it, I gotta start over. So I'm ready to. When I realized that I had four, five, no, I got six. When I realized I got 7 pounds of berries, like 6 pounds of berries in my truck, I was like, what the, excuse my language, like, what the fuck am I doing? So I'm up here freaking out, being upset because I ain't got everything that I need or got everything that I want, when I got 6 pounds of berries in the damn truck that I could just turn into a bunch of tea. Now I could just drink that because it's a fruit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what am I doing? I got it. I got everything. And here it reminds me again, when things is not perfect, the way that I organized it, I don't think clearly. So I have to move in an imperfect world. This channel was created because of an imperfect world. Because I didn't have everything lined up the way that I wanted. I just started it. That's how I made that channel. My books, the research that I've done, everything that I've been doing, everything that I have been doing has not been perfect, but I've been getting it done because I haven't been waiting on all the lights to turn green before I got in the car. And then I slowly fell back into that system where things ain't perfect. So now it's like, man, I don't know what the fuck to do, man. It's like, no, it ain't gonna be perfect. It's gonna get harder the further that you get. And it's like, why do I keep reminding myself that? In a good and a sarcastic way, like in a bad way, But so this video was not meant to make me look good, but I knew that when I did it, because I gotta be honest with y'all. I gotta tell y'all the good news. I gotta tell y'all the bad news. I gotta tell y'all the things I'm proud of, and I have to tell y'all the shit that I'm not proud of. I'm not proud of this video. I'm not. I don't know how this is gonna make me look. Somebody with the wrong intentions is gonna take this video and make me look, do what they gotta do. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm, 6 pounds of berries in the truck is crazy. And I'm sitting over here panicking because I haven't juiced in a whole month and I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I don't get my bitch ass off this line. Hey man, I don't know what happened to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just rambling now. You don't have to watch this. I don't know what happened to me. Like, it's making me think about what mindset I was in 10 years ago. Like, how bad was it on the, like, looking, like, from the outside looking in? Like, is that really what I was doing with myself? Where did this come from? I don't know where this came from. I don't know what put me into this mindset. I don't know. It's sad. It's sad. I'm not, you know, my fiance gonna see this and I will say this. For me to recognize this, you wanna know that I'm way better than what I used to be? So if I'm way better now than what I was then, what type of person you think I was back then? What I'm saying, this video is embarrassing for me now. This is making me look bad. But I'm owning it. But my mindset was way worse back then because I've been able to get things done and go down a path that I'm proud of. And you know, when people see this, you know what I'm saying? I've been violating these codes. If we really want to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? But there's a whole lot that I haven't been breaking anymore. Like, I've gotten way better. When I looked at like, man, I know that I've made a lot of progress. I know I have. And to know that I made a lot of progress in my life mentally, and to see where I'm still at, there's still some things that's harder to chisel off. And the things that I still have latched on to me, it's still dangerous and it's hindering me. I don't understand, like, man, I can't even imagine what kind of person was dealing with me back then. Like, this is crazy. Well, they got me loaded up. I'm finna get up out of here, man, but 6 pounds of berries in the truck. Now I'm finna go ahead and start juicing. I mean, not juicing, turning them into 32-ounce teas. I'm finna drink the hell out of my berry tea all day, every day. If I'm thirsty, I'm making some more berry tea. That's all I'm gonna be doing. Still exercising, still drinking my chlorophyll, but I'm definitely not gonna eat no more. This is, you know what? I'm not gonna eat all the way up until, okay. I'm not gonna eat all the way up until the wedding. I'm saying it now, starting today, August 24th.